information coming in once again. India busts pro-Pakistani propaganda from Chinese outlets. The Press Information Bureau fact checker has stated that a news report by China Daily falsely claims that at least 3 Indian jets crashed in Kashmir. The image is from an earlier incident from 2019. The PIB has made it very clear that China's daily post is part of a coordinated propaganda campaign aimed at creating panic and misleading the public. Adik Kathari, I wanted to get your quick reaction to this. China is kind of in the background of this entire conflict. Obviously, it borders both countries, is the major ally of Pakistan in this conflict. What are your thoughts that China is possibly peddling pro-Pakistani propaganda?
Look, China is actually trying to play both sides, and we should be cognizant of that, because they do need India from a trade perspective. You know, there's a massive amount of trade that China and India conclude each year. So them being on the Pakistani side is not going to help them much. But because of their interest in the CPEC and the One Belt, One Road initiative, they do have, they do need to monkey balance their act to a certain degree, and that is what Global Times is basically doing. But, having said that, Thomas, watching the Pakistanis unravel on social media, for any Indian should be an absolute bliss, because it's a complete breakaway from the old playbook that we've had for so long, where we see the Pakistanis in general being quite nervous and quite fearful of the kind of situation, which is why they are in desperate times. They're seeking to desperate measures of using old images, way back from 2015 and 2019 as their misinformation and disinformation campaign. And that is what the Global Times has basically ended up echoing. So I'm glad that this is happening, and I'm glad that PIB is taking all the efforts to dismantle those fake narratives, and that is the best way for us to approach this particular subject, because this is the era of the information war game at the end of the day, and India needs to buckle up and ensure that they are in line with the Pakistanis and the Chinese to play this. And predominantly, if you look at the conduct of the Indian ambassador to United States and Great Britain, their interviews to CNN and Sky News have exactly done that. Vikram Doraiswamy, while giving his interview to Sky News, he was very categorical about Pakistan, who and what Pakistan is. They are basically the epicenter of terrorism, where the Pakistani army is standing in line with the terrorists and paying tributes to the so-called slain terrorists. So that is what Pakistan is, and the sooner the global diaspora, the world over, starts to take cognizance of it, we'll actually start having better handle of this particular situation and this nefarious design of terrorism. Thomas.
Adik Kathari and Major General J.K. Bansal, thank you very much for joining us. That is all we have time for, and we will continue to bring you more developing updates from that situation and from the rest of the world.